Yeah, first of all, welcome at Rebuy. I'm one of the initial founders of the company. I was over maybe 10 years in the role of the CFO, so I did a lot of also fundraising, investor relations. I built up all the financial functions in the company and the legal part. Since end of 2015, I changed the role a bit and I took over responsibility for the entities which are covering our logistic processes and the customer service.
So we are at the headquarters of Rebuy. What is Rebuy? Present it in few sentences and how does it work?
Rebuy is an online retailer for pre-owned media and electronic items. So we are purchasing pre-owned electronics and media from end consumers. We are refurbishing the products if required, and then we are selling it back to price-sensitive, different other customers.
Okay, and even if I live in France, I can sell and buy some products. All the products you are providing can be bought from France?
In France, we are actually focusing only on consumer electronics, so the media part is only traded in Germany, but yes, you can from France all the consumer electronics part trade in, as well as acquiring the pre-owned products.
Okay, so you talked about consumer electronics, but what kind of product are you buying, selling?
It's basically smartphones, it's tablets, it's MacBooks, it's cameras, it's consoles. We also have some smartwatches, some smaller categories, but these are, let's say, the major big categories we are trading.
Okay, and how many products in every categories you are shipping every day from this logistic department?
It's, let's say, between 2,000 and 5,000 products we are shipping every day. Not all of them are going to France, of course. We are providing France, Netherlands, of course Germany, Austria, all from the centralized location here in Rudum.
Okay, so it's a bit of response for my further question. So where do Rebuy is expanding now and in how many countries?
Yeah, the strategy for expanding lies on, let's say, two different major areas. So the first is Germany. That's our core market. We are market leader for pre-owned electronics in Germany, growing very successfully. So this is still the focus and will remain one of our focus areas to strengthen the market position in our core market, in our home market. In addition, we are expanding in different European countries. We started doing our business last year in France and Netherlands. We've already been presented in Austria. We have launched our UK shop this year, and we are in preparation of the rollout of at least 2 additional countries in Europe this year. Yeah, and focus remains on rolling out more European countries.
Okay, and you have another headquarter in Poland?
We have another entity, so it's a unique entity in Poland, sitting in Poznan, where we support the electronic process and especially are building up additional capacity for doing more repairs in-house. So for really repair electronic products with some defects. In the past we were pretty dependent from different service providers, and that's something we are trying to change at the moment to get that skill back in-house.
Okay, and to explain really easily for the readers, how do I sell a phone and how do I buy it and do I get the money directly from you?
Well, selling maybe as first, it's pretty easy. You go on the web page, you choose which product you want to sell, which item you want to sell, and then we ask you a set of questions, 5 questions, where we simply try to get an understanding of what the condition of the product is. Then we directly offer you a price, you receive a free shipping label, and then you ship the product to us. We are then doing a quality check to see if everything is in that condition that you chose. If so, you receive the money, let's say from placing the order until receiving the cash, it's between 3 to 5 days. If there is any change, any difference in the condition you set and what we figured out in our quality checks, then we are offering you a price adaptation. So it might be that we reduce the price a bit because there is a defect which you haven't seen or haven't recognized. And then you always have the opportunity to say, okay, I accept the down price, or I want to have the product shipped back for free. So there is no risk attached to the customer. If it comes to buying a pre-owned product, it's again very easy. You go to the web shop, you see all the products, you can choose out of 4 different quality grades. Important is the functions are always at 100%. It's only the optic condition that changes. So if you want to save a bit of money, you choose a bit lower quality and pay a lower price. If you want to have a product which is as new, you have to pay a bit a higher price. In addition, by buying the pre-owned consumer electronics, you receive a 36 months warranty, meaning that if any kind of defect happens over the first 36 months, you have the opportunity to ship it back for free, getting it repaired and get it back.
Okay, and does the guarantee works for every product you are selling? Even for maybe in Germany you are selling books?
Yeah.
Can you have a guarantee for a book?
Yeah, I mean, for media, to be honest, this is a bit more difficult. I mean, consumer electronics have specific functions as loudspeakers, microphones, cameras. This is something where we really make deep quality checks, and then we can secure that everything will work over the next couple of 36 months.
Okay.
For media, it's different. If we sell a book and it's in a good condition, then, yeah, I mean, if you burn it, for example, it's obviously not a case for a warranty case. Yeah.
Okay, and how many products do you buy and sell per year in the world, in all your sites of Poland and Berlin?
It's roughly, I think last year it was roughly a bit below 15 million items.
15 million
Yes.
items. And do you think that in the future, it's my last question, you see Rebuy all over the world?
Well, if I could choose, yes. I think that the business model fits perfectly to many societies because it helps simply to change and adopt the way we consume a bit more sustainable and economically sensible without forcing the customer to having the own needs not fulfilled. So therefore I think it should work all over the globe. The question if it will, depends on many different factors which are hard to evaluate. But,
Yes,
yeah.
of course. So thank you very much for the visit,
Yeah,
and
it was a pleasure.
maybe we will see you in a few years.
Would be a pleasure. So thanks for coming here, visiting us, and the interest in Rebuy. It was a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much.